Hi everybody! So for today's craft, since we are in the month of July and we are learning all about summer and camping, I thought, let's do a camping activity. So when you go camping, what are some things you like to bring? Yeah, there's so many different things to bring when you go camping, right? Sometimes when you go camping, maybe you stay in a cabin. Sometimes when you go camping, maybe you stay in a big tent. Maybe you don't even have a tent, you just sleep outdoors in a sleeping bag. There are so many different things that you can do to go camping and things you can bring to go camping. So what I thought would be fun to do today is make a craft all about things that you can take to go camping. Now, depending on where you go camp, there's so many different places around the world to go camp. And camping is so fun because you get to be outdoors. You see so many beautiful things. You get to just kind of live a little off the grid, as somebody might say, and just enjoy some time with nature and having a nice little peace of mind. So what you'll need for this craft today, I made a little worksheet that says things to take camping. And you see how there are lines? What we're going to do is fill this up with different things we need to take camping. But at the top, we're going to add this little tent. Now, if you have a picture of yourself and you want to put a picture of yourself inside the tent, perfect. If not, you can go ahead and make a picture, you can make a portrait of yourself with construction paper. So I have an oval here and then some hair. It's kind of, maybe different color, but we're going to go with the flow. And then I have 2 ears and 2 hands. It's kind of like if somebody's holding something like that. You know how it shows your knuckles? That's pretty much what this looks like, right? Let me show you. Kind of knuckles. Perfect. So what you'll need is marker to write everything down, and some glue, and some scissors. All right? And let me grab my scissors. And here we go. Okay. What's the first thing we always do with our crafts? That's right. So go ahead and write your name. You can put the date and then flip it over. Perfect. So, as you can see, I made a little tent here, right? Now, your tent can be a triangle, it could be a square, it could be an oval, a semicircle, up to you. I just happen to make mine look like a triangle. And I took I cut a line down the middle of it, and then I folded it for the flaps to put my purse in. Now, I'm going to leave it like this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down my sides, so that way they stay open, because I'm going to put my person inside of the tent. So I glued these down so it stays open. And then what I'm going to do is put a line of glue on the bottom here. Little line, nothing too crazy. And then I'm going to match it to the top of my list. This is things to take camping. So I'm going to put it right at the top, and then I'm going to press. And it's going to look a little something like this. Perfect. Now, let's go ahead and add our person to the top. You can make your skin tone match yours. You can make your hair color match and your eyes. Totally up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this oval. And remember, when we use our scissors, we use our thumb in the small hole, fingers in the large, wrist to the sky. And we're going to rotate our paper around. Cut, rotate. Perfect. And then what we're going to do, there's our little face. I cut out some hair. See, the little side bang. I'm going to put some glue and put it on top of my oval, like so. See? Perfect. Now, we're going to take our 2 ears. Where are your ears located? That's right. There you go. So I've got 2 ears. Put one on the left, one on the right. And we have our little face. But our face is missing some things, huh? What's it missing? Good, I'm gonna get my marker. And let's get to drawing. So my face, let's see, I'm gonna add 2 eyes. And what else do we have on our face? Good, we've got our nose. How about a big smile? I'm gonna draw some eyebrows. And there's the face. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this face onto the middle of my tent. So I'm going to press it right like so. You might have to hold this one down a little bit just so that way it doesn't come off. Press, 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 press. Let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And voila. We've got our camper. Now we're going to add these hands so it makes it look like it's holding the sign. I'm going to glue one hand here and one hand here, and I'll show you what it looks like. That way you guys kind of have an idea. There's our little camper. Perfect. So now here's a real fun part. We get to brainstorm some things that we might take camping. So I'm going to have you think. What are some things that we need to go camping with? And our lists can be totally different. You can have the same list as me. Maybe you thought of other things to add to go camping, or maybe you thought of completely different things to take to go camping. That's awesome. Just go ahead and just have fun with it, all right? So let's see. The first thing that I think of when I want to go camping, I need to bring a tent because I like to sleep in the tent. As, you know, beautiful as outdoors are, it's always nice to sleep inside too. I have a tent. And that means we also need our sleeping bag to stay nice and cozy. A sleeping bag. And what do you lay your head on when you go to sleep? Good, a pillow. So I'm going to put a pillow. Sleeping bag and pillow. And if you want to draw a picture next to them too, you can do that. Ooh, some s'mores. I love cooking s'mores. S'mores are delicious. Have you ever had a s'more, but then instead of chocolate, you put cookies and cream bar? You won't regret it. Trust me. Perfect. So we've got s'mores. Maybe I'll draw a little picture of a s'more next to it too, because they are so good. Yum. What else do you like to bring on your trip to go camping? It's definitely food, right? We just talked about s'mores, but maybe you could bring some fruit, right? Some apples or something. Maybe some easy food to cook, right? On a grill or on a fire. Maybe some hot dogs or burgers or other goodies that you can come up with too. What else do we want to do? Maybe you have somebody in your family who plays an instrument and they want to bring a guitar or something. That would be cool. Then you could sing songs together around a campfire. And maybe you want to bring some toys, right? Maybe you have a ball that you can throw a ball around with, right? So maybe you can bring a football. I always like to play football. That's fun. We've got a good list going so far, don't we? Awesome. I always like to bring a speaker to listen to music. So I'm going to put a speaker for music because I love to listen to music with my friends and my family. And then one last thing. You know, if they have, maybe towels. Towels would be a good one because maybe they have showers depending on what kind of camping you're going, right? Sometimes they have places that have like a bathroom and a shower. But if you go into a lake, you want to make sure you have a towel too. And here is our list. I can't wait to see what you come up with. And feel free to share what you need on your camping trip. Maybe you can teach somebody something they need, or maybe you'll learn something from someone else. I can't wait to see it. Have fun with it. Try your best. It's just a fun craft. All right, I'll see you next time.